There's a local shortage of court-appointed attorneys. The Constitution requires a lawyer provided for defendants without their own legal representation. Marley Capper sat down with Taylor County Judge Downing Bowles to discover why the need is increased.
Taylor County realized there was a bigger need for court-appointed attorneys.
In 2015 or so, we had a huge escalation in CPS cases.
A few years ago,
Court-appointed attorneys basically are put in place for people who can't afford an attorney.
Taylor County Judge Downing Bowles says as more children in the area have been exposed to drug use, there's become a greater need for legal representation in family court.
The legal system has certain guarantees that go into it in terms of representation and who's entitled to have an attorney and things such as that.
So if there was a case that included a mother and father and their 5 children, each person would be entitled to their own attorney. So to represent a family of 7 comes with a greater cost.
Paid by the county using taxpayer dollars.
A cost that the taxpayers are funding.
By law, the paying for court-appointed attorneys comes out of the general fund.
Judge Bowles says some areas have needed more representation each year.
5 years ago, we were paying in the neighborhood of a little over about $2.5 million for court-appointed attorneys. This year we paid $4.5 million.
And they are anticipating it'll be around $5 to $6 million in this next year.
Say that the litigation was going down, the numbers are going down, but they're not. They're going up. I wish I could say that fewer people are breaking the law, but they're not. Wish I could say that we had less of a drug problem than we do, but we don't. I mean, this is the reality of where we are.
To combat the greater need for court-appointed attorneys, Judge Bowles says they're going to look at increasing the pay to satisfy the amount of work the ones we do have are taking on. In Abilene, Marley Capper, KRBC, Abilene's local news.
Thank you, Marley. Judge Bowles says they'll decide what's possible during their upcoming budget hearing and that they need attorneys in the area to help step up.